Hi guys, welcome to the unboxing and full review of this Ryuxin security camera for outdoor usage with 1080p resolution. It is battery powered, has a PIR sensor, comes with night vision, AI motion detection, has a siren alarm, spotlight, two-way audio, IP65. It can be used with SD card but also supports cloud storage. It even includes smart AI recognition. Here we can even see more of the features. So I would say when I look at this, it looks like it includes everything what we can expect from such a security camera in 2022. So let's take it out of the box and see what we get. So here's the camera. We get also a mount and charging cable, and even some insulation material. And here's the instruction manual. It explains everything in detail, how to connect, how to set it up, how to install and use it. What I already like here is this mount, because most of it is plastic, and the more plastic we have, the less rust. I have already been using a lot of such or similar mounts, and my rule of thumb is the more plastic you have, the less problems you get on the long run. And it looks like it's very flexible. As you can see, you can turn it in basically all directions. This is really good. And it supports two-step installation, so you can drill this or attach it to the wall or wood or whatever. And when it's secured, then you mount this on top. And here underneath we can see it has nice protection. We can open this thing. What we also see is that it's attached to the housing. This is really important. A lot of cameras still are using flaps which are not attached, and then you're losing them over time and you can't use the camera anymore. So it has a charging port, micro USB, reset, on, off, all these things which we need. And the good thing, it has even a separate opening here for the micro USB cable. So if you want, you can use it with external power, let's say with a solar panel or something like that. That's really convenient. Here in the front we have the infrared light, the lens, even extra spotlight, indicator light, the microphone, and the human body infrared sensor. And here in the back we have the speaker. So before you start using it, or especially before you put it outside, give it a full charge, and then you download the app. You can scan the QR code here and then download it from the official Android or Apple App Store. And here I am already. I have already installed this app for quite some time, and I'm using another camera since quite some time, and I've been super happy with the app. So this is also a good thing when we have an app like this which can handle cameras from multiple manufacturers. So let's try to connect. We click on the plus here on the top, add new camera. And so we long press here on this button to make it turn on. Let's see if we can see a light. Yeah, we get something, it turns into blue. So I think it should be ready to connect. Now I can confirm that I heard this beeping sound. And now we have to connect to the Wi-Fi. Of course, we have to use 2.4 GHz Wi-Fi. And what's really important is that to make sure that the Wi-Fi system, 2.4 GHz Wi-Fi, which you want to use to connect this camera, is the same thing which you are already using on your phone. So connect to the same thing on your phone before. I've entered the password, so let's go to the next step. I hide this because it's showing my password. Then I click on confirm. So we hold the QR code in front of the camera, and looks like that it has found.
Wi-Fi connected.
Yeah, that was really quick, super easy and convenient. Okay, let's go to the next step. And so let's give it also a name. I'm using the model type here, or the model name here, CG3A.
Upgrade in process.
Okay, it looks like it's updating automatically to the latest version. That's really convenient, so we don't have to do it later. And so we are close to be...
Success.
Okay, yeah, we have a success here. Here you can subscribe to some extra cloud services or extra cloud storage. You can see the options here. So you get 15 days of recording with the Plus 30 days, with the Pro 60 days. But as far as I know, we can use the 7-day free rolling cloud, which is really nice already. If you need extra, you can buy it directly from here. And so we click on play to see if we get already an image here. I pointed to the box of the camera, and you can see here that it's working already perfect. It's live, and we can use also the sound, which I'm not doing because of back coupling, but we could use the sound and press to talk and everything. You can see the white light, which you can use for the night as an extra night light. And you can even emit an audible alarm. Yeah, really nice. It has all the features which we need. So I'll put out the camera now outside and then using for a while, recording a couple of footage and then show you everything and give you my final thoughts on this camera.
I've been using this camera now for a couple of days, and here's my result. By the way, here I'm using an emulator. It's not my phone, but it's looking pretty much the same. And what you can already see here on the overview, that compared to my old camera, the image of this camera here is much better. With the old one, the image is a little bit washed out, and that's definitely not a damage because the sun isn't shining into the camera, and it's also clean. I have cleaned the lens before, so it's not dirt or so, but you can see the clarity image. That's really nice, especially when we go into live view. You can see how nice this really is. So make this even a little bit larger, and we can even go to high quality. You can see we have different modes, automatic, SD or HD, and especially when we go to HD, we see that we have really good quality, nice colors, everything really bright. I mean, we have to be aware of that. It's just a battery operated camera. It's not a normal wired powered camera. This is battery operated, so we never get into 100% the quality of a wired camera, but this is really impressive. Everything really nice balance, I would say. It has very high dynamic range, really good colors, everything really sharp. It has also wide image. It's far more than only 90 degrees, because you can see we have it in a corner. We have here some on the left and some on the right, and it's also very high, so it has very wide view, which helps a lot. Regarding the settings, I left it on default, but we also can see that it has medium Wi-Fi strength. It's pretty far away from my router. It still gets really good reception. It doesn't have the best reception of all the cameras which I've tested. I mean, it's a rather smaller one, doesn't have any external antennas. If you want to go for the maximum reach, of course you need to buy a camera with external antennas, but for the size it's still very impressive, and it has been showing very good reliable reception. That's good. Regarding motion detection, I have left it on the default with high sensitivity. You could change that. You could also apply a shooting interval and go to HD. So I think I'll activate that from now, because I had some issues with some repetitive false alerts. I think this is a really good option. Then we have the notifications, but of course if you want to have this artificial intelligence, people detection, pet detection, vehicle detection, you have to pay extra for the subscription. Also for the activity zone, that's same thing here. You need to buy extra to apply activity zone, but I would say in average condition you don't need that. You also have sleep settings, firmware update, card management. I don't have installed SD card because I wanted to show you that, and it's working already really good. That's one of the big advantages here, that we really don't have to buy an SD card, especially if you are working with the camera in an area which doesn't cause a lot of false alerts. Then we can see the history now when we click on that, so we can only see the alerts from this camera. But the really nice thing here with this app is that we have a timeline for all the cameras. You can see when we click on library, we get a mixed timeline which includes all the cameras which you have included or added to this app. That's really nice. So you can see on this timeline here that it's mixed between this camera and the old camera which I had before. We can also see the 7 days. What's also good that if you have days without any alerts, it will skip that, so the 7 days are only counted when you had some alerts. And you can see a sample. I just click on that and you can see also the advantage of a free cloud solution. You can click on that and almost instantly we get the image or the video, and you can also see that it has started before I was at the point of the camera, so it detected me even when I was approaching towards the camera. That's really important because a lot of cameras only will catch you when you are at the camera or leaving, and then you can't see the face. That's really good here, and usually that has also been working during the night. There were some false alerts like here, or even sometimes a series of false alerts, but it could have been triggered maybe in this area because there are so many cameras and a lot of reflection. You can see that was a series of false alerts, but usually it's limited and after that it stops, so it's not really a big problem. So here in this series you can see me approaching. Here it was starting recording a little bit late, but you can see the image quality or video quality is still very impressive. And then let's go for a recording during the night. So here we are, and you can see also me approaching still far away, and it has already started recording. Okay, after that it has been triggering a series of 3 false alerts, but after that it stopped. No, it was actually just 2 because the 4th one was actually also a real recording, so you cannot really complain about that. So I think it's really good regarding detection, also regarding quality. I mean, we can even increase the size. You can see for a battery operated camera during the night, the picture is really good. I mean, it's hard to get any kind of perfect footage from a battery operated camera during the night. I think this is pretty good here. And if you want, you can even activate the night light. That's the normal LED, that's not the infrared, and then it will even be able to record in color during the night. You can see pretty impressive quality here. So overall I would say it's really impressive what we get regarding the size and the functions and what's included in the package here already, especially with the cloud service and all the extra features. And if you need more, you can always opt in for some extra functions for a little bit of extra price, but I'm already very happy with the basic setup here, so I can give you full recommendation, and I'll put down the link to the Amazon listing down into the description so you can check it out and order it right from there if you like it. And I hope I've been able to help you a little bit with this video. If you have any questions or comments, just write to the comment section below. I'm always happy to talk about these things, and if you liked the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching, see you next time.